Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the north. More specifically, we are in Springfield, Illinois, and it is day 3 of our marathon state fair marathon, because we are trying to visit 5 state fairs in 5 days. It is day number 3. We are here at the Illinois State Fair, here greeted by young, skinny Abraham Lincoln. Now this is, if you're counting at home, this is State Fair number 17 in our whole overarching quest to visit all the state fairs. 2 days ago, I was in the Iowa State Fair. Yesterday, we were at the Missouri State Fair. And here in Springfield, Illinois, at the Illinois State Fair. Please follow me. Yes, a very different portrayal of Lincoln than we normally see. This is massively tall, and he's young, beardless. He's got his axe for splitting rails there. He's got a badge that says, "I'm vaxxed and protected." Now wait, I'm trying to think. Were vaccines around when Abraham Lincoln was alive? Was Abraham Lincoln vaccinated? Leave a comment in the comments section. I'm trying to use myself for comparisons. You see how tall he is, although I can't walk in the flower bed here. Speaking of Lincoln, look who's here at the state fair. Hello, Mr. Lincoln.
Howdy.
How are you?
I'm a little cautious. When you point a cannon at me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Think about.
Sorry, I know you're sensitive about that. Sorry.
At least it's from the front.
It's from the front. Yeah. From behind, come on. I mean, that's not even fair. So you having a good time at the state fair, Mr. Lincoln?
I'm having a reasonably good time.
Reasonably?
Yeah. Are y'all from Texas?
No, I'm not from Texas. I'm based out of North Carolina.
Oh, that's a interesting place.
Interesting. It is.
I won't go any further than that.
I know the whole north-south thing is probably a little sensitive as well.
The recent unpleasantness, we'll call it. Yeah.
The recent unpleasantness. Now, if you get your picture taken with the real Lincoln, you can come over here and get your picture taken with Flat Lincoln. Well, hey there, Flat Lincoln. Looking extra flat today. Yes, I'm a big fan of Abraham Lincoln, whether it be flesh and blood, 3D, or flat. So we'll start things out today by heading inside the Illinois building. The Center of Youth and Family Solutions has this superhero cutout here. Of course, Superman himself is from Illinois. Metropolis, Illinois is a real place. It's the Illinois Department of Public Health with this lion here with a big set of chompers. Looks like he has a little toothbrush there in order to brush those teeth. Oh, look at this dog here. He's got a mouthful of teeth. Rah, 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 rah. Here is the Virtual Reality Bible Museum, and they also have a dinosaur display. You can see Noah's Ark there, and if you look closely, see the animals gathering in Noah's Ark, and also there's a couple pterodactyls up there on deck, and we got some dinosaurs marching in to the Ark here. A couple of sauropods heading in. This dinosaur here has a button. Oh, there we go. And look at this, we have a Route 66 themed giant slide Of course, Springfield, Illinois is right on Route 66. Over here we kind of have the smaller Midway with some more gentle rides, such as this puppy-based twirling ride here.
So we made this big mess, right? I want to ask about conservation now. We have 3 R's.
And it is the summer of carousels here on the Carpetbagger channel. And a lot of these traveling carousels do tend to be a little similar, but I noticed this one has something very interesting on it, something very special. Yes, I saw something over here that I have never seen on a carousel before. This may be the greatest carousel animal I have ever seen. Look at this. It is an angry chimpanzee. He says, "I love carnivals" on his shirt. I have to ride the angry chimpanzee. A little scrunched up, but you can see. Can you see him? Can you see the? Oh my God! Look at his face. This looks like a chimpanzee that would bite someone's face off, doesn't it? You see his little? Oh yeah, it says "I love carnivals" there on his shirt. Oh my gosh! I've traveled. This is the summer of carousels. I've traveled. I've ridden almost an uncountable amount of carousels. I think this right here, this might be my favorite carousel animal that I have come across. He's so ridiculous. I love everything about him. Can you see there? Oh my God! Look at the angry monkey. Riding on the back. I never thought I'd be able to ride on the back of a chimpanzee. Wearing a little outfit. This is a lifelong dream of mine. I was worried I may not be able to ride this one because it's a smaller carousel, but the kind gentleman told me, go ahead, hop aboard that monkey. And that will do, monkey. That will do. Oh, there goes my monkey. Got a fun house here called the Surf Shack. You can see all the surfing dudes and babes there on the side. One guy there actually riding a shark. This other guy is surfing with his dog with another dog on his head. I do like how the barrel here at the end actually has sharks within the churning barrel. It's pretty cool. Oh, a flip. That's pretty cool.
Make some noise for Tyler. Make some noise for Corey. Motorcycle mayhem.
Oh, wow. And look at this. I had no idea this actually existed. This is the Route 66 experience here at the State Fairgrounds. A little replica of Route 66. Big mistake. Many make. Rely on the horn instead of the brake. Burma shave. All right, we start here in Chicago, Illinois. You see the skyline of Chicago here. That is where the actual Route 66 begins. So this is where we will begin. It says, welcome to Illinois, the land of Lincoln. So we head in through this silo here. Over here we have Bob Waldmeier's RV. It says eat at the Cozy Drive-In. That's here in Springfield. And Bob Waldmeier's family owns the Cozy Drive-In, but he was actually a traveling artist who traveled up and down Route 66 in an RV. I think actually he actually at one point changed to using a school bus to travel. Yeah, interesting to have all these very artistic renditions of cars. So the Route 66 rest area back there. If you don't know whose signs these are, you haven't driven very far. And of course they are Burma Shave signs. They have these recreations of actual old neon signs set up here. We have the A Lincoln Motel. I don't know if that's just saying it's A Lincoln Motel or A is short for Abraham. Probably that second one now that I'm saying it out loud. You have the Bel Air Drive-In sign right here. You have that big Route 66 shield there and the Chain of Rocks Motel. Guess we passed through these barns here. Okay. And in here we have all these different locations here on Route 66. As you're walking along the park here, you have the different billboards with vintage advertisements on it for Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. And look what we have here. This towering metal monument to the Muffler Man. Well, not a Muffler Man itself, it's which are made of fiberglass. It's a metal recreation holding an American flag. That's absolutely amazing. A very artistic twist on the Muffler Man. And here at the feet of the Muffler Man, we have almost a Illinois Muffler Man Hall of Fame here. The Bunyan Giant in Atlanta, Illinois. I love that one. He's holding the hot dog. Also the Gemini Giant. This is an absolute iconic piece on Route 66, the Launching Pad Restaurant holding that rocket. And I don't know, I've never seen this one. This is Left Field Louie. It says after every home run slugged by the Joliet Jackhammers, Louie emitted smoke and jackhammer sounds. Oh no, he's actually taken down. Oh, he's retired. He's gone. He was taken down in 2011. That's a shame. Some of the other Muffler Man locations. Here is the Franken Muffler Man. He says he's a heavily modified Muffler Man. I think he's the only Frankenstein in the Muffler Man universe. A Uniroyal Girl in Livingston, Illinois, and then Carl's Soda Jerk in Normal, Illinois. This was made by Mark Klein. Oh look, Godzilla King of Monsters is playing at the 66 Drive-In Theater. See a Stuckey's billboard back there, a classic stop on Route 66. And this is the Chain of Rocks Bridge. This apparently in the 1930s, this is what would have taken you from Illinois over into Missouri. And the Illinois section of Route 66 comes to an end as you cross over into St. Louis. There you see that magnificent arch. You see the cars parked over here next to the drive-in screen. Got these truck there, a classic car. What are they watching? Looks like some sort of Western film. You can see the back of the drive-in there. And I think it is time to hop aboard the Skylift and make our way to the other side of the fair. All right, we got the green car there sneaking up behind me.
Watch your head, watch your arms. Go.
There we go. And we head skyforth as we glide over top of little miniature Illinois Route 66. Headed over top some of the political tents here. Yeah, the Sky Ride's definitely a nice, relaxing diversion. It's one of those rides, you know, you can hop on and kind of decompress. There's nothing terrifying about, well, I used to be absolutely terrified of these Sky Rides. I actually would sit here and shake the entire time, gripped onto the handle, but after riding so many of these, it's really become just kind of a place of peace and meditation. And you can see the larger Midway over there. All right, looks like we're coming in for a landing. We have the State Fair hot tub sale here, as a tradition at the State Fair, always selling hot tubs. Oddly enough, did not see any hot tubs for sale at the Missouri State Fair. They actually sell cozy dogs here at the Illinois State Fair. That's from the Cozy Dog Drive-In here in Springfield, one of the original corn dogs.
Straight from SeaWorld, it's Flipper! There he is. No, that's not him. And here he comes. I see it. It's the baby dive.
Baby dive. All right, they're going for the big dive all the way from the top. There he goes.
Up. And how about another big round of applause?
It says First Lady M.K. Pritzker welcomes you to the Generation X Zone. Okay, we got a giant boom box here and some giant cassettes. It says welcome to the Growing Up X exhibit. These items are very familiar to Gen Xers now. I don't know, I guess I kind of fall on the in between area between Gen X and millennial. But probably, you know, I definitely very familiar with these objects. Remember when you had to do this to a phone? Then I was really excited when phones upgraded to this. Got a cassette tape player, Magic 8 Ball. Am I a Gen Xer? Let's see what it says. What's it say? Come on, 8 Ball. It says my sources say no. Dang, I'm a millennial. All right. Oh, look at this old, oh, look at this old floppy disk. When they made them changed the disc to harder discs, they still called them floppies. But I remember these, they call them floppy disks because they're extra floppy. Is this a handheld Oregon Trail? We got some Simons here. All right, so here's something I'm familiar with. I did this as a child. Steps for Shrinky Dinking. You could make Shrinky Dinks. Now it used to be you'd get the Shrinky Dinks and they'd have like a almost like a coloring book picture for you to color in, and then they would shrink it. But here they let you do free form. They just give you a piece of plastic and you can draw whatever you want. So I think I am going to make a Mothman. Let's give him his red eyes there. Color in his body. All right, there we go. We got our Mothman there. Let's go shrink him. All right, gonna put it in the
right there.
Toaster oven there.
And you can come around and watch it through here.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's starting to shrink already. There it goes.
Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. It turned out really well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He's still a little
I appreciate it. Okay. And there we have it, a little Mothman Shrinky Dink. You can see how much it's shrank down. Now it's like a solid piece when it was like a more flexible piece to begin with. There we go. Mothman Shrinky Dink.
Your visit to this year's Illinois State Fair. And the north end of the grandstand, the museum features historical artifacts.
All right, we're gonna head inside the exposition building here.
If you will.
And back here we have the State Fair Selfie Gallery. I'm gonna play a game of Twister here. Right hand green, left foot red, left hand blue, and left foot yellow. It's harder to play on a wall, much easier when you put the board on the ground, on that flat ground surface. This is fun baseball show. Tractor, I hardly know her. We're out here on old, long, dusty Route 66, and welcome to the Illinois State Fair. The road to fun starts here. Get your kicks. Now, next to the selfie station, the Church of Christ has their own free photo op. A lion here, you got Goliath, then you have the photo op where you have these biblical children washing their dinosaur. It says look inside. You look inside this guy's face here. Oh, okay. See the mirror? You can see my face. You have this arcade console here with a Bible quiz. Let's see. What did Adam and Eve use to make clothing? Wool, fig leaves, papyrus, pigskin. I'm thinking fig leaves? Correct. Fig leaves. Where in Jerusalem did Jesus' parents find him? The temple. Got it. Wow, I'm doing better than I thought I would. John 1:14 states the Word was made blank and dealt upon us. The Word was made flesh? Correct. Flesh. Which book records a man using a stone for a pillow? Oh, I don't know this one. I'm just gonna have to guess. Incorrect. It is not Leviticus. The Illinois State Fire Marshal, Illinois Fire Service Association in here. A giant smoke detector here. So we push this to test. All right, here's the dairy building. Let's see if we can find that butter cow. And here it is, in the center of everything. We have our butter cow. This one's on a rotating platform. You see the cow rotating towards us. You can see the butter udders. And it looks like in this particular butter cow sculpture, we have the dairy worker there with a milking device, like a mechanical milking device, hooking it up to the cow's butter udders. Yeah, it's really fascinating. As I travel around to these state fairs, you'll learn that the butter cow is an important part of state fair culture. Not every state fair has a butter cow, but a lot of them, especially out here in the Midwest where they do a lot of dairy farming, have the magnificent butter cow. And I'm becoming quite a butter cow connoisseur myself these days. Yeah, just think about it, that's all butter. Someone carved that just out of butter. It's absolutely amazing. In addition to the butter cow, we have a butter calf over here. The little butter boy giving it a kiss on its big sloppy runny nose there. Over here we have some smaller butter sculptures. Here is the first place winner. We have some butter cows there sliding down the Route 66 slide there. It says life without dairy is not sustainable. Definitely don't say the V word in this building. It says don't forget to visit the Illinois State Fair Museum. Good, thanks for reminding me, because I almost forgot. So I guess the State Fair Museum is in here. This is harness racing. I saw it on the box office that there was no harness racing today, but apparently this is a tradition here at the State Fair. Of all the State Fair museums I've been to, this one is possibly the largest and most in-depth. So you have the full-sized French fry cart in here. And then here is the history of the butter cow. Shows all the butter cows over the years. It's a 1948 butter cow. Here is a tribute to Gene Trimble. It's a performing clown here at the State Fair. Here is the tuba he would play. You'll see his drum there with a little cymbal monkey. And then there is a stuffed Gene Trimble. And this is amazing. This is Billy the singing milk carton. He said he would sing and he would talk directly to children. And I've seen that you've seen this at some of the other state fairs. They have the talking animatronic figures, like we saw Otto the talking car yesterday. We saw the talking Smokey Bear at the Ohio State Fair. There's Freddy Farm Bureau at the Kentucky State Fair. Big Tex, of course, at the Texas State Fair. These are amazing. It says he was on display for over 40 years, retired in 2002. I really would love to see them bring back Billy the singing milk carton. You know, his friend here, the cow. Yeah, Billy's pretty amazing. The up close and personal look at Billy there. It's that mouth that used to move and greet all the children to the fair. And let me know, are there any other animatronic State Fair icons that I've not had a chance to visit? Leave a comment in the comment section. Here's a case of petrified fair foods. It says your favorite fair foods preserved forever. The mini donuts, the cozy dogs there, have the French fries, ice cream. I know mini donuts that are often popular at fairs. Got some freshly brewed iced tea and some Dippin' Dots there. This massive, grand horse-drawn hearse here, right in the middle of the Illinois State Fair Museum. We have the old Sky Glider sign that tells you have to be 42 inches tall. And we also have this old Ferris wheel cart as well.
They don't take care of it. They don't take care of the steering. We are on number 435319. Remember that?
Sounds like we're prison.
Yeah. That's 32536. You. Yeah, I'm 435319.
There's a commotion going on outside of the Illinois State Police Office. Oh, what is this? What's your name? Cooper? Hey, Cooper. Magic trick. Oh, he just sprayed. Oh, okay, he just sprayed us all with water.
Oh, that's so sad.
And said it was a magic trick.
Oh boy. I'll see you guys later. I have to go now.
You have to go?
Bye.
Where are you going? Oh, Cooper's leaving.
There he goes. Do you want to go follow him? What? He saw you. He saw you.
You followed me. Here's another flirt.
Oh.
I gotcha.
Now, believe it or not, it's hard to find low-carb options at the state fair. So kind of looking for some meat-based options here. Looks like they got a sirloin on a stick at this stand. I guess I will try that. And here we go. Here's the sirloin on a stick. It does appear just to be a steak on a stick. Got a little bit of barbecue sauce there to go with it. I hope you can hear me. It's kind of loud here at the state fair, but let's try the sirloin on a stick. It's well done. I'm a little bit dry, but maybe need a little more barbecue sauce on that. Pretty good. I just generally don't like my meat cooked that thoroughly. We've obtained Clean Stick Club. Now it is time to head into the Midway. There's the Disco, spelled D-I-S-K-O, because it's not referring to the music, it's referring to the giant disc that the people are riding on. See the disc, the disco as it rotates back and forth. Pharaoh's Fury there. A fun house here, the Midnight at the Oasis Dance Club is what it's called. Very interesting. Let's give it a shot. All right. Watch your feet. Look at this lady here. Oh boy. Here comes the staircase here. Let's see if we can do this. 1 foot. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh, it makes your legs like go too high. It makes it hard to climb. On the top of the fun house here, we'll peek out onto the porch. Get a good view of the Midway here. It's that very creepy CGI purple lady there as we head back downstairs. All right, back down here. We got the big skis. Making our way through here. Reminds me of Melina from Mortal Kombat, and more foot traps. Sliding ones. Oh, these ones are really sliding. Alright, let's see if we can. There we go. Unfortunately, the barrel's not turning, so we have a nice, easy exit. Oh my gosh. There we have the Crystal Castle mirror maze. You enter the bottom, go through the maze of mirrors, where it takes you up to the top. There'll be a row of funhouse mirrors, and then you exit through the twirly slide at the end. And here in front of the Crystal Castle, we have the Iron Dragon there that winds its way across the track. We have the tornado there, twirling and whirling and twirling and whirling. And the summer of carousels is winding down, of course, but you should definitely take the opportunity to ride as many carousels while we still have the chance. Let's see what they have as far as horses go. Well, they have interesting saddles, a US saddle, a Texas saddle, and then this one has an Angry Birds saddle. Very interesting. And you know what? Maybe after all, maybe zebras do. Maybe zebras do wear saddles. And here we go on yet another carousel ride. Ooh, this one's got a little kick to it. You see me there in the carousel mirror. You know, I'm not sure. Maybe this is a tame zebra with a saddle, or maybe it's just a horse that someone painted some stripes on. And I believe this is a ride I've never seen before. This is the Cobra. There's like the two arms hanging out that whips these people here into a blender. I think this is my first sighting of a Cobra. And look at that. That looks like it gets some very good spin action happening there aboard the Cobra. Wow. Their music express is known as the Amore Express, I guess also known as the Love Machine. The Love Machine there. Whew. Another day, another state fair. And tomorrow, we are going to be heading eastwards to the Indiana State Fair for day 4 of this 5-day State Fair marathon. Thank you so much for coming along with me. This has been intense. It's been, I do the State Fair all day, drive 4 hours to the next State Fair, and then wash, rinse, repeat. But it's all worth it if you guys are along for the ride and having a good time. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, consider subscribing. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and I'm trying to visit all 50 state fairs. If you'd like to help contribute to the channel, consider contributing to Patreon. $3 or more, we get you a postcard once a month from me to you. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop, as well as personalized messages on Cameo. And of course, all that goes to help keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.